So we'll begin seated. If you want to lift your seat up onto a prop and come to a cross-legged position. And finding your center. So maybe you want to rock back and forth for a minute, just tilting the pelvis. And then finding your center. And then rooting down into that space. You can feel the sitting bones grounding down as the spine lengthens and the crown of the head draws up towards the sky. So you can start to connect with your breath here now. And with each exhale, allowing the brow to soften, the shoulders to drop, allowing any tension in your belly to be released. Maybe taking a few sighing breaths. And I will walk the fingertips out wide. You can lift the chest, draw the shoulders down and back, and hugging the ribs down. And then we'll drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Taking a big inhale here. And as you exhale, bringing chin towards chest, rolling the head. And inhale, coming to the other side. Just continue to flow. Exhale. Inhale. And coming back to center. And now you might like to take a big breath in and lifting the head back so the nose points up towards the ceiling. And coming back to center. Okay, from there you can inhale, the right arm reaches up. Exhale as you slide the left arm out. Coming into a side bend. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, center, and exhale. So we're just continuing to flow. Nice fluid movement. Keep pressing down through the hips. Feeling the stretch all the way up the side body. Now if you like, you can swoop the arms around the front and over to the other side. And coming back to center. Taking the legs out wide. And we'll press out through the heels and draw the toes back so the legs are really active. And from here you can inhale, both hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to come up and over, so leading with the chest. You can bring a soft bend into the knees. And we'll do that again, so inhale, arms lift, lengthen through the front body, move up and out of the hips, keeping the spine long. and down. And the last one will come up, leading with the chest, and the head follows. This time we'll pause here, taking 3 deep breaths. And you might notice that with the inhale you can create some space, and with the exhale you can soften into that space. So there's no need to push or force anything, just being with yourself exactly where you are. Starting to come back up, and we'll take the left foot in so that it rests on the inside of your right thigh. You might like to come down off your support, and from there we'll inhale, both arms reach up, and then we'll twist the torso to the right. Exhale to come forward over that leg. Inhale to reach up, lengthen, and exhale, falling forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, coming forward. We'll pause here. So feel the tailbone lengthening back behind. Feel the shoulders pressing back as your heart reaches forward. And then coming back up. And if you like now, you can take the right foot to the outside of your right hip. It's coming onto the top of the right foot. And then we'll inhale, both arms lift. And exhale, twisting to the right. Left fingertips come onto the right knee and right fingertips rest behind. If you're pregnant or menstruating, you can just bring that twist more gently. So maybe the left hand comes to the left knee and it's just a gentle twist. Or else you can gaze over the right shoulder and start to breathe deeply into your belly and your spine. And then we'll come back to center. You can take both legs out wide, give them a little shake. And then we'll take the right foot in, so it rests on the inner thigh. We'll inhale, both arms reach up, twisting to the left. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale as we lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. And again, inhale to lift. And exhale, just come into wherever is comfortable for you. Maybe the hands come to the shin or the ankle. We'll take a few breaths here. And we'll come back up. So then we'll take the left foot to the outside of the hip. Inhale, both hands reach up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand comes to the knee, left fingertips behind. We'll come back to center. Again, take the legs out wide. And from there, we'll inhale, both hands reach up, clasping the hands, up overhead. And we'll exhale to come forward. Inhale, we're going to sit back up. And exhale, bringing the arms over one leg and around to the other. We'll inhale as we shift our weight back and exhale as we come forward. Changing direction. So keeping the sitting bones firmly planted on the ground and keeping the arms as straight as possible. Coming back to center, we'll inhale to flip the palms, face them towards the sky. And exhale, float the arms down. Take hold of the outside of your legs and bring them together. Maybe just folding over the legs for a moment. Okay, and then we'll bring the legs behind, coming onto the hands and knees. So straight away we're grounding down into the earth below us, feeling that connection through the hands, through the tops of your feet, pressing down towards the earth. And then feeling the energy rising up. So becoming aware of that downward moving energy and also the upward moving energy. So we're taking our belly button towards the spine, flattening through the back. Then you can start to circle the hips. And to protect the wrists here, we're really going to ground down into the base of the index finger and the thumb. And change direction. And if there's any other movements that your body wants to take, listen to those whispers and finding your own movement and your own expression if that's what's being asked. You might want to roll through the spine. Okay, coming back to center, curling your toes under. We're going to press the hands into the mat. We're going to strengthen the shoulders and really engage the muscles in your belly, your lower abdomen, and then we're going to hover the knees above the mat, keeping the back of the neck long. So if you're bleeding or if you're pregnant, maybe you could take child's pose or cat-cow. If you want to, you can take 2 more deep breaths here. And then dropping the knees down. You can take them wide and we'll all meet in child's pose. So the head drops down. And if it makes it more comfortable for you, you can place a blanket or a cushion between your heels and your bum. And making your way back to all fours. We're going to inhale to lift the right leg, lift the chest, we're bending at the knee. And exhale, knee towards nose, we're tucking. Inhale to open up, lifting the right leg. Exhale to round. And last one, inhale. Exhale, hugging that heel right up. And dropping the knee down. Come back to center, and then we'll come on to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, chest lifts. Exhale, knee towards nose, curling. Inhale, opening. Exhale. And last one. And taking that knee down. So we'll curl the toes under, lift the knees, lift the hips and press back for child or downward facing dog. And then from here, we'll inhale to reach the right leg behind, so lifting the right leg, and exhale, stepping the foot forward, dropping the left knee down. We'll start to rock back and forth. Inhale as you come forward, open the chest, relax the hips. Exhale, shift your weight back, bow the head. Shifting your weight back to the front of the mat. And then we'll engage the muscles in the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen. We'll root down, grounding down into the mat, and then inhale, arms lift. Exhale, float them back down. Tuck the toes, down dog. Take a breath here to settle, recenter. Inhale, lift the left leg behind. Exhale, swoop the leg forward, placing the foot between your hands. Remember, you can always give yourself a hand up if you need to. Dropping the right knee down. And again, we're going to inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, shifting the weight back. Inhale, come into the front of the mat, grounding down, engage. Inhale, lifting the arms. And exhale, float them back down. Tucking the toes, down dog. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. Dropping the knees down, and you can take them wide. We'll press back for child's pose again. When you're ready, sliding the hands in as you roll the torso up. And then staying with the knees wide and sitting back onto your heels. and sitting back onto the heels rather than letting them splay out to the sides. Checking in with your alignment. And then we'll take the hands to prayer at the heart. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. I'm just starting to sense that energy behind the breastbone. The energy of your own heart. And then we'll turn the hands to face down, keeping the index fingers and the thumbs joined. And taking that downward pointing triangle onto your womb space. And again, we'll just pause there for a moment, breathing into that triangle. Then we'll take a flow to connect those two energy centers, feeling the river of energy that moves between them. So we'll inhale to the heart and exhale, hands move down to the womb. Inhale back to the heart. Exhale to the womb space. Inhale, heart. Exhale, bringing that energy down to the womb and now further down to Mother Earth. Inhale, bringing that triangle up to Father Sky. You can take your gaze up maybe. And then exhale, gathering that energy back to the womb space and back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more round. When you've finished, you can place your hands over your lower belly and maybe placing the left hand over the right. And just taking a moment to breathe into this lower space in your belly. Sealing in that practice. Filling yourself with that beautiful energy that you created. When you feel ready, you can blink open your eyes. Or maybe keep them shut for a moment and just bring in some loving touch to your body. Maybe you give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Maybe you give yourself a nice massage on your face or your shoulders. Oh, maybe your scalp. And then just thanking yourself, your body, for carving out the time to do this short practice.